Hi there folks, thanks for clicking onto my channel today. This is Cooking with Sasha China, and today I'm going to show you how I do a leg of lamb. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So what we've got on the chopping board today is obviously the lamb. This has been out of the fridge for about an hour to obviously get up to room temperature. I took it out, patted it dry, so now that's ready to be prepped. I also got some sprigs of fresh rosemary here from my rosemary bush outside in the garden. So that is absolutely yummy. I've also sliced up some garlic here that we're also gonna put into there as well. I also made up a dry rub as well. So as you can probably see there. So what I've got in the dry rub today is obviously some black pepper, some Himalayan pink salt. We also got some chives in there, dried rosemary, mixed herbs, and we also got some thyme in there, a bit of sage, and a tiny bit of Chinese spice. One thing I am also going to add is, bear with me 2 seconds. Now I'm going to go through all my rules to try and find it. Found it, lovely jubbly. I actually forgot to put it out on the thing before, but when I was up in Scotland, I got this thing called Revy's Scottish seasoning. It is amazing, and it goes with a lot of meat. Best to go with, what does it say on here? Rub in meat before adding anything else. Well, there we go. Well, it just goes super well with stuff. Look, it's predominantly more for game stuff, but we'll put that on as well. Alrighty, so what we're going to do first is we're going to actually make a selection of holes actually into the lamb. Let's do that so you can actually see what I'm doing. The camera doesn't fall. Okay, it's such a weird angle again, honestly. Well, this happened last. I did have the camera all set out properly. Okay, well, it's going to have to look like that for the moment. Bit of a strange angle. So we're going to put loads of holes in, and then we're going to slot in some of the garlic, and we're going to break off bits of the rosemary and pop that in as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I've got my lamb here. I've got my rosemary all shredded up now, as you can see, with my garlic as well. What I'm going to do is obviously my dry rub that I made before, I'm now going to pop that all over the lamb leg. Going to rub it all on, and then once we've done that, that's when I'm going to make the holes and actually insert the garlic pieces and the rosemary sprigs. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so now we have a completely, what's the word? Covered the leg of lamb. As you can see, I've done it on all sides. Oh, there's a little bit there, slightly missing, but it's okay. And I've also done it on the underneath side as well. I haven't been drinking, I promise you. It's only 1:17 in the afternoon. Well, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Alrighty, so on go the gloves. The other glove I used before, so I'm going to get another one out. Food hygiene, that's another thing that I am, when I do watch a lot of cooking videos, I have noticed that, there's a few videos out there with the food hygiene is not so great, but hey ho. Each their own, and I suppose if they're just cooking for their family, it's fine. Right, okay, so now what we're going to do, I've got my, as you can see here, rosemary and garlic there, ready to go. Get this on a nice stable sitting. Get your knife, make sure it's nice and sharp, this one is. So what we're going to do, we're just going to make some slats, or some, actually I should just say holes in the lamb, because we really want these rosemary and garlic to really penetrate it. Hello, I'm hitting the leg bone there. Never mind. I also have got a couple of other lamb videos online if you want to have a look. I did a video before how to debone a leg of lamb. That was kind of an interesting one. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to slot in the garlic pieces in there, like that. And at the same time, we're also going to get some rosemary. Doesn't really matter what size it is. And just plonk it in there with it like that. And so on. So we're just going to keep doing this process until it's all done. So I'll just do a couple more while you're watching. While you're watching me. Pop that in. It is going to be a bit fiddly with the gloves, but still, I'd rather use gloves. You don't have to, but you know, each their own, like I said. Alrighty, I'm going to keep doing this process until it's all done. So let's just pop that there, because they've touched raw meat. Actually, wait. Alrighty. Okay, so I've finished it all completely, as you can see here. Let me just move that forward so you can have a look. It does look like a bit of a hedgehog, but I tell you, it smells absolutely lummy. Seriously guys, I'm sorry, I don't even know what's going on with my speech today, but yeah, I promise I'm not drunk. There we go. So that's the leg of lamb there, all done. Now what I've done in the actual dish that it's going to be cooked in, I put some more rosemary in there, cut a whole bulb of garlic up, pop that in there. It's literally skins on and everything, and that's going to roast nicely, because you want something on the bottom of that pan where the lamb is going to be cooking in. Also, I forgot to mention, I have had the oven preheating. At the moment, I put it on 180. So if you haven't got a fan, 180 in the fan, it's going to be gas mark 6 or 200 on another oven if you have that as well. So that's ready to go in there. Not so great with that. Put my handy randy glove back on, because now we're going to put this onto there. Oh no. There we go. Alrighty, so you're going to get a bit of spill and plonk. It is like this lamb was literally made for this dish. Alrighty, so the leftover dry rub, that's going to be in the bottom of your pan. Oh wait, you can't see it. Can you see it? Can you see it now? Just here. So obviously there's quite a bit left there, as you can see. I'm literally just going to rub that on, not rub it, I'm just going to place it on top. Don't do too much, because obviously it's going to burn down at the bottom, but at a later stage I'm going to add a bit of water to the bottom to help it on its way. Alrighty, so we're going to do that quickly while I got you guys, because obviously we want this nice and flavors. And obviously also, since there's only 2 of us, whatever's left I always take for lunch with me the next day. Or you could do like super amazing curries with it, or nice cold lamb sandwiches, or some salads. We're going to get rid of these gloves now. Okay, so that's in. So now, so there we go. We've got the lamb ready to go. Again, it looks like a bit of a hedgehog, but it's all going nice. And it smells absolutely amazing as well, guys. It looks a bit like a hot mess at the moment, but I guarantee you it's going to taste lovely. So I'm going to pop that in the oven. I'm going to cook it on 180 for about, I would say, about 20 minutes. And then after the 20 minutes, I'm going to take it out and put some tin foil over it. I think the total time I'm going to do it for is like an hour 35 or an hour 45. Some people do it for like 2 hours 30, but that's if it's like real low and you're going to do it slow. This one I'm probably going to do about for an hour and 45. So I've done my temperature and my times. Finally in a video without prompting. So I'm going to pop that in. We'll see you guys later. Okay, so the lamb has been in the oven for about an hour and 30. At the 20-minute mark, I did pull it out and put tinfoil on top of it. I've got the green beans and the baby corn on the hob cooking away. The potatoes that I were going to cook with it, unfortunately I can't find my bag of potatoes, so we're just going to do quick, easy smash with it. I think everyone's got a packet of those in their cupboard. So I'm going to quickly show you the lamb. That's the lamb there, wrapped in tinfoil, and my Yorkshires there. The Yorkshires aren't homemade, unfortunately, today. They are frozen bought, but, you know, it's a quick, easy dinner. So, yeah, we'll come back when it's all ready to be plated up. Okay, so I've taken the lamb out, and it's been resting for a good while. So now we're ready to carve. Look at how beautiful that is. Obviously, and there's a lot of jus there. I know a lot of people say, Paul, this is a shout out for you. You say it's gravy. It is jus. Alrighty. So I've put everything else on the plate, and now I'm ready to carve up the leg of lamb. Alrighty, and we are finished. So I finally carved up the lamb, popped them on the plate. You can see that I've got some lamb left over. That's at the top of the picture there. The middle container's for somebody who wants some lamb. Joe, that's for you, young man. And also I've kept the jus on the side, which you could always freeze. And trust me guys, when you get the bone, keep the bone. Don't throw it away, because it will make such great stock. And obviously the jus as well. You could always freeze that. Okay, and obviously we've got the grape juice on the right hand side. Anyway, this was Cooking with Sasha China. Thanks for clicking onto my video today. This was leg of lamb, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. See you guys in my next one. Bye.